A Healing Touch, Part 2. I talked last week about the healing touch God gave to Job after his devastating loss of his children, livestock, and servants at the hand of Satan. Job never lost his faith in God, and with the healing touch of God, Job received the blessing of a new family, livestock, and possessions, and they came from God in his mercy. When someone is skilled at taking care of the needs of the sick, we say they have a healing touch, but no one has ever shown the power to heal like Jesus. In his gospel, Mark records Jesus' power over many areas of life. First, in Mark 4, Jesus demonstrates his power over nature when he calmed the furious squall that arose on the water. That's in Mark 4:37. Second, in Mark 5, Jesus restored a demon-possessed man to health, displaying his power over Satan and Satan's darkness. Then in Mark 5, verses 21 through 43, Jesus exhibits his authority over sickness and death. And Mark 5:36, it says, "Don't be afraid, just believe." The two stories in Mark 5:21 to 43 are meant to be compared and contrasted. At the same time Jairus' daughter was born, a woman began hemorrhaging and could find no answer to her problem. According to the custom, this woman would have been declared unclean. She was a social outcast, unable to worship in the temple, according to Mark. Jairus' daughter, by contrast, grew up happy and healthy, seeing her father come and go regularly to the synagogue as one of the leaders. Even though they came from different social statuses, both Jairus, her daughter, and the woman showed a similar faith in Jesus. They both believed he had the healing touch. It probably took courage for both individuals to really reach out to Jesus for help. No doubt they were timid, and it was running through their minds at the time that they reached out. However, they realized that nothing and no one else could be able to help them in their desperate time of need. Through their courageous act of reaching out, faith in Jesus, Jesus healed the woman and also the child of Jairus. Mark makes it clear that these stories prove that the only one who has authority over the nature and the powers of darkness, sickness, and death itself is God. Are you struggling with a discouraging health issue? Do you have a loved one in need of healing? In the Bible and as believers in Jesus Christ, we know God has the power to heal. When we receive this healing into now or in heaven, as believers, we trust the wisdom of the Lord. Also, we know that we can thank the Lord for the mercies we have and receive each and every day. Next week, I am going to comment on the words in Mark 5:27, where the woman with the hemorrhage was told to tell the whole truth. That she did. Jesus wanted his very close disciples to tell him the whole truth, but he waited and waited and waited for that to happen. He then put them in a dire situation for them to say what he wanted to hear. What's that about? Tune in next week and you will find out. God bless you and have a good week.